Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. General Hospital Monday, July 29 spoilers. Dante trees to stop Sonny. Carly's plea to Michael. Jason's dilemma, General Hospital. EHA spoilers for Monday, July 29. Reveal that Alexis Davis, Nancy Lee Grahn, will talk to Christina Corinthos Davis, Kate Mansi, about her refusal to sign the papers terminating her parental rights. Now that Christina is considering whether the baby might be better off with her and Blaze aka Allison, Allie Rogers, Jacqueline Grace Lopez, Alexis will realize things could get ugly. Although Alexis might push Christina to just take a step back from the situation and cool off, Christina won't think that's the right call. If Christina's going to make a move, it has to be now. At least that's how she'll feel about it on Monday's PH episode. Meanwhile, Molly Lansing Davis, Kristen Vaganos will give TJ Ashford, Taj Bello, updates on her latest confrontation with Christina, which obviously didn't end well. TJ will worry that they'll wind up having to settle all this with lawyers, which could make Molly's rift with Christina even worse. Next, John Jagger Cates, Adam J. Harrington, will put more pressure on Jason Morgan, Steve Burton, who has one last chance to make Carly Spencer's, Laura Wright, legal problems go away, but only if he delivers incriminating Sonny Corinthos, Maurice Bernard, proof. John will insist that if Jason really wants to save Carly, then he'll have to give up Sonny. Although John will maintain that it's the only way, Jason will keep trying to find another path out of this mess. At the PCPD, Michael Corinthos, Chad Duell, will visit Carly and could perhaps fill her in on the plan he's working on with Nina Reeves, Cynthia Watros. Nina intends on taking Michael with her to a meeting with Congressman Larry McConkey, Sam McMurray, who could help lead the charge in a rogue FBI agent investigation against Cates. However, Carly may warn Michael not to do anything too risky and will ultimately ask him for a favor. Since Sonny Corinthos, Maurice Bernard, is in such a volatile state, Carly may push Michael to step up and look after Donna Corinthos, Scarlet Spears. Back with John, it looks like he'll stop by Iva Jerome's, Maura West, room again. Ava and John's alliance will continue, but she'll want confirmation that she can trust him before they proceed. Across town, Dante Falconeri, Dominic Zampravna, will try to reason with Sonny, who got out his gun and has ordered Brick, Stephen A. Smith, to find out John's location. Dante will have a bad feeling about what Sonny might do next, so he'll try to get through to his dad. It sounds like Dante will suggest something must be up with Sonny's meds since he's acting so paranoid and out of control. Just because you're paranoid doesn't mean they're not apt to get yes, Sonny declares in Monday's PH preview video. Jason will also head to the PCPD soon, so we'll see if he's able to visit Carly and scold her for going against his wishes. General Hospital spoilers say Jason will keep trying to clean up Carly's mess, so we'll pass along more predictions on all the chaotic news ahead. As the summer sun beat down on Port Charles, the tension in the Corinthos household was palpable. The air was thick with unspoken words and fraught with anticipation. Monday, July 29, promised to be a day of reckoning, a day when secrets and lies would come crashing down. Dante Falconeri paced the length of his living room, his mind racing with thoughts of his father, Sonny Corinthos. Sonny had been on a warpath lately, driven by a relentless desire to protect his empire and his family. But Dante knew his father's methods could be ruthless, and he feared the consequences. He glanced at the clock. It was time to act. Dante grabbed his keys and headed out the door, determined to intercept Sonny before it was too late. He had heard rumors of Sonny's plans to confront a rival mob boss, and he knew it would only lead to more bloodshed. The drive to the Corinthos compound felt like an eternity, his heart pounding with every passing second. When he arrived, he found Sonny in his office, deep in conversation with Jason Morgan. The two men looked up as Dante entered, their expressions guarded. "Dante," Sonny said, his voice a mix of surprise and irritation. "What are you doing here?" Dante took a deep breath, trying to keep his emotions in check. "Dad, I need to talk to you. Alone." Sonny exchanged a glance with Jason before nodding. "All right, Jason, give us a minute." Jason hesitated but complied, leaving the room with a knowing look. Once they were alone, Sonny leaned back in his chair, eyes fixed on his son. "What's so important that you had to come here unannounced?" Sonny asked, his tone edged with impatience. "Dad, I know what you're planning," Dante said, stepping closer. "You can't go through with it. There's got to be another way." Sonny's expression hardened. "You don't understand, Dante. This is the only way to keep our family safe." "No, it's not," Dante insisted. "You're putting everyone at risk. You're putting yourself at risk. What happens if something goes wrong? What happens to Mom, to Michael, to Avery?" Sonny's eyes flashed with anger. "I'm doing this for them. Everything I do is for them." "And what about you?" Dante shot back. "What about your soul? How many more lives have to be destroyed for the sake of this war?" Sonny's jaw tightened, but he said nothing. The silence between them was heavy, filled with years of unspoken pain and conflict. Meanwhile, across town, Carly Corinthos was facing a battle of her own. She sat in the living room of her home, waiting for her son, Michael, to arrive. She had called him earlier, asking him to come over. There was something she needed to discuss with him, something that couldn't wait. When Michael finally walked through the door, Carly rose to greet him, her heart itching with worry. "Michael, thank you for coming." Michael smiled, though it didn't reach his eyes. "Of course, Mom. What's going on?" Carly took a deep breath, struggling to find the right words. "It's about your father. He's planning something dangerous, and I'm scared for him." Michael's expression darkened. "What is he up to now?" "I don't know all the details," Carly admitted. "But I know it involves the mob, and it's going to put him in harm's way. I need you to talk to him, Michael. He listens to you." Michael shook his head, frustration evident in his voice. "Mom, you know how stubborn Dad is. He won't listen to reason." "I know," Carly said softly. "But you have to try. If anyone can get through to him, it's you." Michael sighed, running a hand through his hair. "All right, I'll try. But I can't promise anything." "That's all I ask," Carly said, pulling him into a hug. "Thank you, Michael." As Michael left to confront his father, Jason Morgan found himself grappling with a dilemma of his own. He stood outside Sonny's office, his mind racing with conflicting thoughts. He had always been Sonny's enforcer, his right-hand man. But lately he had begun to question the path they were on. Jason knew that Dante was right. Sonny's actions were putting everyone in danger. But loyalty ran deep, and Jason was torn between his duty to Sonny and his desire to protect the people he cared about. As he stood there, the door to Sonny's office opened, and Dante emerged, looking weary but resolute. "Did you get through to him?" Jason asked, his voice low. Dante shook his head. "I don't know, but I had to try." Jason nodded, understanding the weight of those words. "We all have to try." With that, the two men left the compound, their minds heavy with the burdens they carried. As the sun began to set over Port Charles, the stage was set for a confrontation that would test the bonds of family and loyalty, and forever alter the lives of those caught in the crossfire.